Hello and welcome back to the Everyday English Club. It's so nice to see you again if you're a returning learner. If you're new here, welcome. This corner of the internet is for B1 to C1 ESL students looking to glow up their English skills. I'm thrilled you're here. Today we're doing something very fun. We're going to dissect pictures. This is one of my favorite activities to do with my students, and they enjoy just as much as I do. To dissect means to take something apart, examine and analyze it. So today we're going to break down 3 pictures to improve your descriptive language skills. We've got 21 vocab words to get through today, so grab something cozy to sip on and let's get started. Here are all the core vocab words we'll use in today's lesson. Take a moment to write down any words that you don't recognize or remember. Now, let's go through each word with an example sentence. Try to see if the example sentence helps you guess the meaning. Then I'll tell you what each word means. Modern. Example: I don't like vintage styles. I prefer to dress more modern. Definition: new and using the latest ideas or style. Sleek. Example: the new kitchen countertops were marble, very sleek. Definition: cool, stylish and attractive. Minimalist. Example: her apartment has a minimalist style with only a few pieces of furniture. Definition: simple and without many decorations. Pristine. Example: the building looked pristine. You would never know it was over 50 years old. Definition: completely clean and in perfect condition. Tasteful. Example: she always dresses in a tasteful fashion. Definition: done in a good style, attractive without being too much. Inviting. Example: the warm lights and friendly ambience made the cafe feel inviting. Definition: making you feel welcome and comfortable. Cozy. Example: come and sit by the fire, it feels so cozy. Definition: warm, comfortable. Cabins. Example: for the winter holidays we decided to rent a cabin by the lake. Definition: small wooden houses, usually in the countryside or mountains. Scenic. Example: Norway is famous for its scenic views. Definition: very beautiful, especially in nature. Isolated. Example: the farm was isolated from the rest of the village. Definition: far away from other places or people. Tranquil. Example: the countryside feels tranquil, unlike a big city. Definition: calm and peaceful. Rocky. Example: the Isle of Skye is famous for its rocky terrain. Definition: covered with rocks or made of rock. Terrain. Example: the rough terrain was difficult to walk along. Definition: the type of land in an area. Shore. Example: I love spending time by the shore. It's a perfect way to spend a vacation. Definition: the land next to a sea, lake or river. Quaint. Example: they visited a quaint little village with narrow streets and buildings that were built decades ago. Definition: attractive in an old-fashioned or charming way. Charming. Example: the town is charming, with colourful houses and cafes. Definition: pleasant and attractive. Quintessential. Example: a red phone box is a quintessential symbol of England. Definition: the perfect example of something. Storefront. Example: walking in the city, you'll find many storefronts. Definition: the front of a shop facing the street. Picturesque. Example: this town is picturesque with its old yet charming buildings. Definition: very beautiful, like a picture. Overcast. Example: the overcast weather made us think it would rain. Definition: with many clouds, not sunny. Brick. Example: the old house was made of red bricks. Definition: hard materials used to build buildings. Perfect. Now, let's dive into the photos. Let's start with this one. Firstly, can you write down some initial observations? Then try and read out loud what you wrote. This looks so romantic, right? This is a photo of a quiet English village. I'm not exactly sure where in England this is, but honestly, I don't need to know the exact location. This village is so quintessentially English that I know right away it's somewhere in England. This village doesn't look very modern, but that makes it so cute, so charming. Its old-fashioned style makes it beautiful, so we can say this village looks very quaint. Take a look at the sky. What do you see? Clouds, right? We can say that it's cloudy weather. Another way to say cloudy is overcast. Overcast weather is typical for England. Take a look at the buildings. How would you describe them? What colours do you see? What materials? Steel or stone? That's right, stone. In fact, I'm seeing some bricks in this building right over here. What sort of buildings are these? Are they houses, clinics, restaurants? You're right, they look like shops. Another way to say that is they're storefronts. Overall, this village is picturesque, which is an advanced way to say this place is very beautiful. Remember that picturesque is used to describe places that are beautiful, not people. Let's move further up north. Welcome to Lofoten, Norway. My apologies for my awful pronunciation to any lovely Norwegians watching this. As before, write down some initial observations and then try to read out loud what you wrote. Isn't this just gorgeous? Norway is one of the most beautiful countries in the world, and it's easy to see why in this photo. Can you see those buildings? There's a specific word for them. Can you remember? Exactly, they're cabins. What colour are they? Right, they're a bright red and stand out so beautifully against the landscape. How would you describe the view? Maybe you said picturesque, and that works, but to describe beautiful views in nature, it's better to use the word scenic instead. Are there many buildings? Are there any people? We seem to be far away from the rest of the world, completely alone. The word to capture all of that is isolated. Because of the isolation, we're removed from the noise, stress, and pollution of big cities. It's calm and quiet here. It's tranquil. Let's move on to the terrain, which means the type of land. We're seeing lots of rocks here. It's a rough and uneven terrain full of stones. We can say it's rocky terrain. Where are those cabins located exactly? They're right by the water, aren't they? So they're on the shore. Standing here is making me feel cold. Shall we go inside for our last photo? Ah, this is lovely. Before we start describing this room, please can you write down some initial observations? It would be even better if you'd read out loud what you wrote. What kind of room are we in? We're in the kitchen. This kitchen doesn't look very old or dirty, does it? How does it look instead? It's quite a modern kitchen, and it's very sleek. Sleek is a word you can use to say something is stylish and cool. You could also say that this kitchen is tasteful. This kitchen doesn't have too many things in it, so it looks very minimalist. And because everything looks so clean, organized, and well taken care of, I'd say this kitchen is in pristine condition. It's almost perfect. Lastly, I'd say this kitchen feels very cozy. It looks warm and comfortable to be there, like a place that feels inviting. Are you ready for a quick review? Look at this photo. Which word better describes it? All right, let's check in with each other for a moment. How was that experience for you? Did you like this format of a video? Your support truly means the world to me, so if you'd like to help the Everyday English Club grow, please like and subscribe. See you in the next lesson.